All right, what's going on, guys? It's Ben, and today I am deciding to switch it up a little bit. I noticed that I'm not very good at just speaking in front of a camera, so I'm going to play some games while I talk. And today we chose Balloon Tower Defense 4. Uh, I know, pretty random game, but so today we are going to talk about um, One Piece. Which side do they start at? I'm gonna go here, I guess. Wait, no, I could be wrong. Yeah, I'll just start. Okay, so today. Oh no. Well, let's start over. But today we are going to be talking about chapter 1044, 1044 of One Piece. So spoiler warnings ahead, so click off if you don't want to listen to that stuff. I am doing a full chapter review on Sunday when the official release comes out. I'll be joined by a friend of mine on Discord, and we'll talk about it and give our thoughts and stuff on it. But today I just kind of wanted to sum up what I thought about chapter 1044 and kind of my first thoughts of the chapter and what happened. And so we'll get right into that. So to start, we got a lot thrown at us in terms of obviously Luffy and what's going on with his kind of transformation per se, and we had some things with other characters noticing it, which is interesting, and if that has to do with their hockey and being able to notice that, or just the presence of Luffy in general with his new form and how that may affect other characters. And kind of the things I'm curious about with that is, so what about, I don't know, what about the Gurosei, who are, which we saw in the chapter talking, and I'll get into that again Sunday, but like, do they notice a new presence going on, or are they gonna have to get word of this from the Cypher Pull, the one Cypher Pull in the bowler hat that's still alive, or even Rob Lucci, because I know Rob Lucci's still a big factor, but just curious about how this is gonna affect kind of the targets on the Straw Hats' backs, because it is looking like it is gonna go pretty smoothly from now on in Wano. I'm sure there will still be some things that they have to deal with like landing Onigashima after they defeat Kaido, which I think is inevitable at this point, is defeating Kaido. With another thing that we saw in the chapter was how easy Luffy did take care of Kaido after he, as Luffy called it, Gear 5th, which is another topic that I'd like to get into, where Luffy is treating this as more of a new gear than him really discovering what this power is about and what it means and how actual monumental this is for him. And I think that does play into Luffy's character and how free-spirited he is, and how he thinks this is just him getting kind of like a second win per se. And with that in mind, it's almost like, so who's going to explain it to Luffy? Who has the knowledge to explain that to Luffy? And to me, my theory of that would be Zunisha, with Zunisha coming to Wano and everything, and Luffy having the voice of all things. It'll either be Zunisha talking to Luffy directly, or he could even talk to or Luffy can even talk to Momonosuke through Zunisha. I mean, there is a lot of factors that go into this, and just really curious about how Luffy will figure it all out and how he'll take it. I don't think Luffy necessarily cares about that. I think we can all get the vibe that Luffy is, very just about adventure, and he knows his destiny, whether it's to go make the world free or to have a great adventure, whether he is Joy Boy reincarnated or Nika, which is the name of his fruit. It is a ancient model zone human fruit, Nika. I don't think he cares about any of those things, but it does play a role into the story, and this may cause this Straw Hat's objective to change, and it does add another layered appeal for Oda and how he's going to handle this and how Luffy's character will develop in the future, and taking up this new president that is in front of him of being basically the chosen one is the best way I could put it in a Star Wars term. He has a lot more responsibility now, and he will have a bigger target on his back, and that'll only cause his crew more harm. So he never likes to see his Nakama getting hurt, and so this may cause a whole nother dynamic in the story. But I think overall Luffy will handle this very, very sound, and I think it'll be the case of where he just doesn't care, or he might not even want to know about it. It's more like when Rayleigh said that he knows where the One Piece is and he could tell them, but the Straw Hats knew like Luffy doesn't want that, so we don't want that. Maybe Usopp a little bit because that's just Usopp, or that's another little sidetrack is I know that Jinbei he got very upset when Who's Who brought up Nika, and it was almost like a folk tale and to him, and I'm wondering how Jinbei will take this as well, and Robin especially as well, because I feel like there is a point to where Robin may have read something about this on the poneglyphs and has not said a thing, because Robin has read poneglyphs that she has not shared with the Straw Hats, that she has not hidden away but kept to herself, because that's just her role as a crew member. And so I'm very curious about how the dynamic of all this will change. And I feel like introducing this new thing with Luffy is just going to, I hope Oda is able to keep the pacing up that he is right now, because the pacing I feel like is really, really top tier right now in terms of how he's handling everything that's happening and how much he's throwing at us at once at Wano. And I hope that we don't get overwhelmed by this with how many characters there are in Wano and how many dialogues we get, because then it will start to get confusing, and there will be, I cannot wait to hear how many theories are going to come out about this and the way that Luffy fights in his Nika form. It was a very interesting chapter, to say the least, with a lot to go off of. And I'm very, very excited to see what comes next. Again, I will be doing a full review on Sunday for the official release, and it'll probably be a very long video full of lots of different sidetrack conversations. So stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to kind of throw out my thoughts, for example, and what I'm thinking for Sunday. So make sure you tune in Sunday for that video, and have a great day.